What did we learn yesterday?
A lot yesterday. There were a lot from both sides yesterday. So the big question for both parties broadly is that this election is going to determine what happens to those 2017 tax cuts when they expire at the end of next year. Former President Trump wants to extend them and now even add some tax breaks. Yesterday, he floated that plan to eliminate the income tax with tariffs. He wants to lower the corporate rate from 21 to 20% and maybe even exempt temp wages from income taxes. Now, extending those tax cuts without those additional ones would cost $4.6 trillion over the next 10 years. That's according to CBO. Republicans say an extension would largely pay for itself with growth. They say cutting taxes will lead to more revenue, so you don't need any offsets. That's what they're arguing now. But the broadest study of those tax cuts shows that they did increase corporate investment, they did increase wages, but they did reduce federal revenue by over $1.5 trillion. Now, Biden's plan, on the other hand, calls for extending those tax cuts for those making less than $400,000 a year, but he is calling for over $5 trillion in tax hikes, mainly on companies and the wealthy, that he says would bring down the debt. So now you've got two more clear proposals on how they would each deal with this, what we could call the tax cliff at the end of next year.